And here it is, the solution to the puzzle. I actually have a video filmed that I was already about to upload, and I'm tacking this at the beginning of the video, and then I'll get to the rest of it. But it looks to be details of Malak's kit, which is interesting. It's a damage transmission, like I said. I was really hoping for a trailer for the event, but here's some interesting details. So deal damage target enemy equal to 100% of their max health. Okay, and gain a stack of something infusion until the end of the battle, which can't be dispelled or prevented. Then recover health equal to the damage dealt. This ability can't be evaded and starts on cooldown. Dark infusion, 35% offense per stack, max 3 per stacks. At max stacks, these bonuses are doubled, and basic attacks basic attacks also inflict healing immunity for 2 turns. Something tear, and we can't see that, but we see the word taunt, and so we're guessing taunting tank here. And then we see a glimpse of his Zeta ability, which looks to be a unique. Yep, you can see a QUE there. Darth Malak takes reduced damage from percent health damage effects, and at the splotch of the battle, he loses all protection and gains that much max health. So like Darth Nihilus. Interesting. And then Malak, Darth Nihilus' leader ability, that is. Malak gains 35% critical avoidance, health steal, tenacity, and defense while he has less and while he has less than 50% health, and tripled while he has less and Malak reaches each of these thresholds, he gains a bonus bonus turn. Okay. When Malak reaches each of these thresholds, he gains a bonus turn. So while his health changes, he's going to gain a lot of turns, it looks like. He's going to taunt. He's going to deal a lot of damage on this ability. He's got shock in there, we can see up there. And that is about it. So there you have it. I got another video here talking through the event coming up, which I'm definitely apprehensive of. I think this looks to be maybe one of the more pay-to-play events we've ever seen in this game, but remains to be seen. So I'll get to the rest of the video, but I want to attack this at the beginning. There is the kit information that we have so far, with the rest remaining to be seen. All right, everyone, here comes the rest of the video. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Holy crap, it has been quite the 24 hours. We have had a puzzle to solve, and I was up streaming far too late last night. In fact, my wife got home, and she was out with some friends until like 12:30 a.m., and I was still streaming. She just came in, she looked at me like, what? Why are you streaming? I'm saying, well, I gotta finish the puzzle. We still haven't finished the second half of this puzzle, but we have confirmed, in case you're living under a rock, we have confirmed that Darth Malak is coming. Here's a picture. There's still a second part to this puzzle that everyone's working hard on. The TLDR of the puzzle is there's a little box down here, If you zoom way in, there's some colors on that and some Morse code on his lightsaber, which is interesting, and that seems to be pointing towards maybe what I'm guessing is going to be a trailer for this Starforge Showdown event that Capital Games is teasing here. Now, I have to say, I've been pretty excited about this up until I read this post, and right now, honestly, I feel like my heart has sank when I read this post. I feel, and this is coming from somebody who's happy to spend on this game to a point. This is somebody who is really happy to have Darth Revan, and I'm actually, lately, I've been really happy about where Galaxy of Heroes is at. I've been really positive about the game. To me, I feel like it's sucking the life out of me a bit so far, but that's my initial impression. I'm going to reserve my full judgment until I see how this actually transpires, but let me tell you why. So here's the deal. They say that we're going to have a 2-phase Starforge event that starts this Friday. It's Wednesday. We got 2 days to prepare. 2 days. There's 2 phases, and we can complete them in any order we choose. In the first battle, we'll face Darth Malak using Jedi Knight Revan, and we can use any of the 4 characters we use to unlock Jedi Revan. Bastila, Jolee, T3M4 Mission, or Zalbar. Okay? That's great. The second battle will require Darth Revan and any of the 4 characters used to unlock Darth Revan, which is Canderous, Karth, Juhani, HK, and Bastila Fallen. And then once you unlock Malak, you'll have to complete both of those events to unlock Malak at 5 stars. Then his shards will unlock in the guild event store, and then you'll have to take them to 7 stars that way. They're reiterating here, and they said before, I failed to mention so far, this event will be extremely difficult. This is a completely new event type that will be more complicated and difficult than any event we've ran before. And so we can trust that we're going to need these characters well geared. But you know what? You're not even going to be able to attempt it unless they're at 17,500 power just to enter the battle. Now, the silver lining of this is it doesn't, to me, I don't think you need all of these characters at 17,500 power, because it says you can enter the event with any of the 4 characters. It says that both for the light side and dark side version with either Darth Revan or Jedi Revan. But look at this a bit further. They're telling us the event starts on Friday and ends on Sunday. We don't even have a full week. This event is over by 3 days next week at this time. That's a fast turnaround. And so, to me, I feel really antsy about this. Now, let's take it one step further. I'm going to look at my roster here. So here's my roster of characters. And right now, my Juhani, sitting at gear 10, who I've still been trying to gear up, is not going to be able to enter this event. She's only at 1,400 power. My Canderous, forget about it. Canderous is only at 1,200 power. My T3M4 is another one, and I've been gearing these characters pretty aggressively. T3M4, not a prayer, not a prayer. Karth Onasi, he's gonna be okay because he's got the Zeta. He's sitting at 1,800 power, and so for me, assuming we're gonna need all of these characters, I need to find a way to get my T3M4, my Juhani, and my Canderous all to 700 power, which is going to be at least gear 11 between now and Sunday. I am depleted right now. I am super depleted, both in my in-game resources from gearing up my Sith Empire team, and then also in my pocketbook because I did spend a decent amount of money getting my Revan shards up there. And so for me, personally, as a player, this feels like a punch in the gut because I really don't, based on the language they're using here, I don't think I have a prayer of getting Darth Malak right now unless I'm ready to dip into my pocketbook quite a bit more already, which I already feel like I did quite a bit just in the last couple weeks. And so, that's how I feel. I want to reserve my full judgment until I actually see the event. Maybe we're going to be able to complete it without some of these characters, because I mean, a lot of these characters I've geared up very well. My Bastila, my Jolie, obviously my Mission and Zalbar look really good. Maybe my light side is going to be just fine with those 5. My dark side, you know, I've got my Sith Empire looks. I've got Darth Revan, he's good. Bastila's good. HK's good. Karth is good. You know, maybe I'm going to be okay because I've got those guys in a good place. But that said, just with what these requirements are, with the language they're using, I seriously am questioning right now what my chances are of getting him. And after spending so much time and effort on getting Darth Revan, if my Darth Revan is not going to be usable without Malak, which is another part of my concern, man, is that going to hurt. Man, will that hurt. So, I'm super apprehensive. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this event is sweet. I hope that a lot of us are reasonably going to be able to unlock Malak. I don't think there's anything wrong with an event being monetized. I think right now, the problem for me feels like it's just been so short since we had Darth Revan, and now we're jumping into something that feels even more monetized. And I think a lot of us that just spent that, you know, those resources, that effort, that money on Darth Revan are going to feel a little bit discouraged about, or a lot discouraged about, needing to do the same, if not more, to get Malak, especially if Malak ends up being the kingpin of that meta. Now, the bright side of that silver lining is if it's that big of a paywall, less people will have him, and hopefully you can still find a way to survive. But it really, really just kind of remains to be seen at this point. All right, my friends, I definitely want to hear from you. What are some of your thoughts on this? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer on this video. We don't know a lot still. We don't have the final solution to this puzzle, which I would love to share with you guys now. But oh my gosh, this puzzle has just been kicking our butts. It's longest it's taken us to solve a puzzle before. I'm actually watching the Puzzle Masters while I'm filming this video, thinking, all right, are they going to solve it before I'm done so I can throw it in the video? I don't think they're going to quite get there, and I'm going to need to leave here so that I can get things ready for my move. And so hopefully there's more to this that's going to make me feel better. I know I'm reading some raw emotions that a lot of you guys are having. There's a lot of unknown, and so something I would definitely encourage everyone to do is try to give it a chance. The optimist in me says, all right, let's wait and see how it actually transpires. I think just right now, with what I'm reading in this post, I'm looking at it going, I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about this, but again, it could change. So definitely fill up the comments below. Tell me what some of your thoughts are. Where are your Old Republic characters? Where are the characters that you got Jedi revving with? Where are the characters you got Darth revving with? Are they in a good place? I definitely think some of you guys who maybe felt like you over-prepared for those events are going to be probably pretty happy about this. Everyone who maybe didn't prepare enough, feeling a little bit sad right now. Are you going to be able to get there in time? Are you going to be able to get that 17,500 threshold? That definitely is going to be, I think, important to have at least 5 characters in that place. Which 5 characters? Who's going to be expendable? I don't know. Hopefully, looking at my roster, hopefully Juhani and Canderous Ordo and T3M4 are expendable, because they are the 3 that I do not have ready. Anyway, my friends, thank you for joining me for the video, and everyone who joined me for the stream last night who was up at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as we were trying to solve that puzzle. Thanks for supporting that stream. That was fun. I always do love solving these puzzles, or at least watching smarter people than me try to solve them, as I scratch my head and go, what the heck are these code ciphers and hex codes and whatever they put in there. But that was really fun. Hopefully we get a solution soon and we can see what I think is probably going to be a trailer to the Starforge event. And then we got Star Wars Celebration this week. Build the hype for Episode 9 and Fallen Jedi Order, which we are going to see gameplay footage of, I think, based on what I saw online at Star Wars Celebration. Lots of fun stuff going on, my friends. All right, again, fill up the comments below. Thanks for joining me for the video. Like it if you did, or at least click that like button if you did like it. And as always, my brothers, don't forget
my dead body. Sorry about the mess.